na in the Irum ewo mbrasebo musa mbrasebo mu fa wo kan bom na wodze oye nsam kwato mbrasebo mu anyim de
102.7 FM
mbra oba hyede so man Ghana obi nyi ho kwan de benyin bo wor benyin besebo wor benyin wodze kwato ho no abandu twa mo ne bi na mbrasebo mu fa bia bi wor kyem de wonye abane nya adwene nde wonye abane nya adwen ochena eyi nsam bi ya nsam bebre na ka ho a asamufo wasam nda nwumiri yazere ba bosom da enwumiri no nsia kasebo na sa yebotum ya ye ne damza ina ndwumaku bi ene wo so ye na asem nda nwumiri reba ye dam na Bossaba electricals nkania papa fie electrical gadget ene home appliances de esan Bossaba ho a na chere koto mo anya papa entino bo modinara bopin Bossaba wakafa solar na rechargeable fan as low as 170 Ghana cedis ebenya bi ato a ne papa mu ye pa ya Ghana Standard Authority and Energy Commission wadu wono stamp esuri ampada Bossaba nyama o nyama ye papa ye won krobate bas edum kejeti market nkrobato de kan nyini jenmihwe edum Bossaba building ye wo be ben prisons run about and afa edum antiata kufo building mu Bossaba nkrobato otwato ewo ho abe fontentemfir no do nso no nsa baken ho a edu ho a ebe search Bossaba.electricals TikTok and Instagram no erepe na twa kwa no frɛ na enyenji nkomo san dem ya delivery services akin na dwumadi ho a bibiara botobotu akaw ni na ebotum ya deliver zam 0536095966 promise ba mi bi drop pa Food and Drugs Authority waja atum a oboost we immune system na in the day no nso no yereba biara ho wa yem bi drum nkoti na ebotum annom na jasen dam yereba no dam indru no na promise yakafa itebego ha Food and Drugs Authority waja atum ye wa dum Bossaba Plaza ye ben matter de sansafo no abrosan da no erpa fmo erpa TV de mudjuman aha na in the promise eba yebutua wonsa ebe kanyen wa afrayan 0535544681 da mudjuma ko no weso ina san ema enda nwumbre yaze enwumro no nsia kase bono yaze lebra wona enwumbre ba kwa maje pin maje kase boere bra wo from the pafo oboho caster uncle ebo baini afeyanjember na yamfa ensam ne munchemu fa mosomo a enwumbre yara yerbo bohye no ho na yaje enwumru no nse kasebo yaza bo ne yente de eje ato China City Mall ya awo Santase runabout na orechem de dembra ejeni free ase no China City Mall timamufu bia ofita na mamu ene wa ba besin wo ha na ba biara hono mo yi wa woto no hono nyama no oyaza ho anso ne wesi fie kakra wo ekira wotim na ma oro bari chem a ejeni free ase e wona dan na wesi wo mo na ekira wotim ino odedama na obopem wo mo no mu ha inde yer kase waso nyama dwurbe ya onya asem kakraba na asem ro kwa no no dum jadwuma efu wonya ne nte na wotu anamon wo bo modon kopem wo ho no no ena ACFO Peter Tete okodu wo no ori kirem de oyaza wodi hwehwem dzendzendzen ba bokodu yie papa ni sentinye de mpempren ya wokọ ya wokọbua no wo hwe wo dumje yi oyaza moye ya agye no kafa ba na te nyaza wehu na mum no wodu hwehwem ya dzin yie papa ya da wodi bokodu ema ende wehu mo kofa ya ije hwehwe kofa ba yi
the whole one, there are so many cracks. Secondly, the road itself, the standard has tilted. So they are not allowing anybody to get inside it. Now, I am able to walk inside, stand, walk. There is a stand outside the line.
What do we do about casualties?
For now, we have to kind of casualties. I believe what we had was that quick when the fire started. So I believe somehow not even the fence the building when
enti jambra nsam no okopem wo ho edumje dwuma yekuo no okopem wo ho a CFO Peter Tete eno gire dumje dwuma yeku na nene mu a wozi nkomo yerebo mmodenara na ya twa ahoma no na yan amanzebofo a yerkase wo ho yan ho na ezi nkomo ne ya hwe de mabri edumje dwuma yeku no wetum wedumje na de in the day no oyata more bazina all kodo ewo ho yazini mu nchim yazeba na ebom no ya treka se bono do na ebiripam ine ye ho ebedi nkomo na yewro mu ewo oye posi atenadwuma ekase no mu na ekọ bono mantem a Chief Inspector Thomas Akila ono oye kasemanfo edima oye posi atenakasen ewo mantem no no jabo to gode inde video bi ni nam abafo intintanfru no do a posi fubia sampa ene wanchi kwantempo no do no inde wesi bare ho na mo wayanyi drivers ena motor riders a wadu ho ena na chade sikagigi a demra nya yanyim da donara no na posi mo yaku no wo bono mantem wo lichirema wogina aya Chief Inspector Thomas Akila na nenemu wo lichirema de apozi fo ayehu won wo aya video no na mo aya abafo interview no do no wato wona asensen wo de hwehwemu kasere kodo ye posi ane de mo wahu no hia hwehwemu sane de police adwuma yo no hone ntete no nya dam no okere hone
release the by issue or sampa botemo because of an indemnity there checkpoints we bring or police for no searching say omomodi etu na omodi enuboni ya sampa no ombeboa na ya chio na we na checkpoints back police for yehu no social media say omone motofu bi edi nsawoso bi na entoye mayen eno na service no ye hwe no yehu ni say omato to adwuma na sekakra one of our major offenses and who here say you be in the ama yitima omoye nfimu enye illegal barrier na ne tini say because of resources in barrier no do be a yintimi enya the necessary barrier na ka ma ya ma ko gina ba bi say we say ka se le ba na ma bo mu search ni pay tremus no ma search room and na no official duty na official duty ni na you say be so a encheye obi a obehu sa video na me fa no say fi say me bi anku yi bi a obetima be boaye a bi erevemu iso anti omo a no mo ni be do na no be hwe no obi eni helmet obi video no bi ni helmet obi ni license na times no so bo say o ma kwoshe om say o enimia bomodi appearances ni yes a wunya accident a emboa
na wonsanfofuru wo bono mantem post atena edine mu ena wole chem de oya ini dada nso no nsem misi a ine wodi hwehwem dindindin pa ya wore kodo no wole chem de enyuma ku bi a owo bono mantem ya oben oya empam so kwaibretu no ya oben nsu hia wo dema central crossing mo bono mantem wora no dema enyuma ku yi won abamafo abiane bi ena ine de yi ho na woka ho nkofo bi we kokum ho na wa ya reho semye papa ejuma ku no so won oya ehyen nyina no wo twedwa atum asesen no na Chief Inspector Thomas Akila oli chemede ni nyina no so no wo ye mu hwehwem na wona wo kodi dam nyampran sem ewu sem wachi won nwe ka gina mbranyim
security guard back I feno Ibrahim Isa owo insuhia ewo edoma maimu wo baby and the Bay report say na omo wo edum concert timber agri concession forest no na man TB omususu say moye illegal timber operators of chainsaw operators na omo bo piam no ombe ye nyere bi a empata omo di etu ni sekan ma omo tutu ni bi kura ma eka omo man TB emu na enyinu efri mu nkudi yi asutri yesuma ye man tie no ho omo ko na no kre na omo ko fa emu eriko say doma motri igusu aye hwemu na omo ye sa nya mo nsemu emrani omo di nso
enchiro Chief Inspector Thomas Akila ye police adwuma ku no mu kasemanfo wo bono mantem nenze na yati na a special akosipita in the day on use and trofo edging gitawo no zero to go there abandada no twemenu contract bi adwuma ku bi de won kwoboa asoye ohwe ejiji to ejibo oman Ghana Revenue Authority ya adwuma yaku ne zinede strategic mobilization Ghana Limited SML no cheme there in kan oye oman ya foto samfo abandada na bremu no ohwe mo de contract wo de adwuma yaku yi ina imbremu no ontwembrem ekwana mbra kwa wafado wa makontraje no amfado sika wotu ade ma edwumaku nso no enya sika bia wodo wo 20 ni nyinara otomo sombo edzema olichiremu de ni hu mbrepam no wanye pepe be kwa ka gina mbranyim.
The OSP investigation establishes the following. 1. There was no genuine need for contracting SML for the obligations it purported to perform, and that the contracts were secured for SML through self-serving official patronage, sponsorship, and promotion based on false and unverified claims. 2. The SML contracts were attended by egregious statutory breaches, as mandatory prior approvals were wantonly disregarded by relevant officials who acted with increased and emboldened impunity. 3. There was no established financial management system of monitoring and verification to ensure that the Republic was obtaining the value for the money it was paying to SML, and that the payment channels to SML were set on automatic mode, detached from actual performance, causing financial loss to the public.
Onyafo kisi ajabe na nti na wansanfo frumono etefo ina hwefo ebakaya nkrata bi koji oye mbrashebe gom wo abandada na brodo a worhwe na wachekyerem wabaya mbra na mbeyin na wowar mese na mese a wowar tumutumu ewo oman Ghana mu no webetia mbraye papapa no no mo wote sram ena okoto egu baabi na abanfofure ba na ole kyeremate dambra ankrankro bi na wode da mankrata no kom na hyebe gom a worchekyem wabaya mbra mande wa Ghana abakosem wabaya da ankrankro bi na wode kwano abane kyerem da abana nkasa podo wode da mankrata no koto no oye de Omana kasa ini ya jatum de in the day yerintu dam anmono no ena ho west imrashe begomni onyimyamfo bezra ena warware MP tia Abdul Kabiru Mahama woli chirem de in the day ha wanye abane ya adwena onyeye abane ma inne ankrankron mo wadokoto wono onya dama no nda ho no oboboa.
I think that even if the government or the leader of the house is so minded and is serious about this bill, we can pass it within 48 hours. In fact, within 24 hours. You remember the bill came the same day it was passed. You remember a lot of, in fact, no single bill of the house has gone through the house unless it is coming under the certificate of agency. So, I mean, it could equally be advertised as something that can come under certificate of agency. It's been gazetted already. And I don't think there should be no any limitation, in anything that should hinder the successful sale of the process. I think that realistically, if the business of the house is so minded, or the business committee is so minded, the leader of the house is so minded to make it a priority, this bill should not take the house 48 hours to pass it.
Enchino onyimnyamfo tia Abdul Kabiru Mahama ende warware mrase begomnyi no chemde bill ne demonya dama na ninia onyimnyamfo Emmanuel Bezra ho west mrase begomnyi no chemde dabi ahwe ende mosma amanyosam wa for dem nkrata no hona ono de saban kada abana nkasa de kwa kwoto no sesanda onya nkrankru bima onya abane ya adwene ye pa.
Well, the 8th Parliament bill that was passed by Parliament is now mute. We don't have a bill. What we have now is a new bill that is being introduced to the House. We are yet to lay it. We're waiting for the Speaker to give a directive as he gave yesterday. And so now the bill is now before the House, which will be laid as soon as it's being advertised on our other paper.
Yankon sanfo furumni yanko embrem na inda de ya yerika say embranyimnyi Joseph peka enenda de olada aya Accra High Court asiye papa de inda owura nizinzi Joseph Didiog peka ya oliginame ede amano no oyada onyamfo owura Abdul Hanan enafe Faiza Saidu wuni oliginame dam ho no court amhon bail wɔn nyinaa no wɔn nsɛm akɔpɛ mu national food and buffer stock ya wɔde kyerɛ mu adwurum bi akɔdo no na mbranyimnyi lawyer Joseph Beka le kyerɛ mu de wasɛm kɔpɛ mu mbrɛ mu a ebosunsunso ananso na mbrɛ no wɔde yɛ adwuma na bela wɔda ma na kranti a wɔayɛ no dɔ papa no the court na ase.
My lady has exercised her discretion looking at the circumstances of the matter, and we are required to comply. She has extended the bail to my client in the sum of 100 million for Anna and in the sum of 50 million for the wife. It is now incumbent on us to organize ourselves and see how we can meet the bail conditions in the circumstances so they could come from home to face their trial anytime the court is ready. We are grateful that the court extended its magnanimity to us and granted us bail in that sum. It is, as I said, it is incumbent on us to see how we can put together our acts and meet the bail requirement. But we are grateful to the court that it did grant us bail.
Your prayer for bail was for a lenient bail sum. Does this satisfy what you were looking
for? Well,
for?
I would not be able to preliminary comment on whether or not it's manifestly excessive or it is not. Until we are able to meet it or not able to meet it, then we'll go back to the honorable court and then indicate whatever it is. But for now, bail has been granted. It is the conditions we are required to meet, and we would try to meet them to secure their temporary reprieve pending the trial.
How optimistic are you about meeting these bail conditions and for them to go home today?
Well, I am not too certain about that. I cannot for a fact state that we'll be able to go through everything today to enable them to go home. But we are putting our best together, and then our sureties are putting themselves also together to see how the bail conditions could be met before the close of work today. If we are unable to do it, we shall continue tomorrow, because the cry for justice is not on a silver platter, and we'll do that which will enable us to have the temporary reprieve for my client pending trial.
Lawyer Joseph Beka ndi na yeti na yenko mfimfinimantam ne nwura mu commander Edna Eguafo abrem krosinu mu na eho na inade kisi MAJHS PTA chairman James Awotwe dodo na friend eja ebu na olusu ofre aban na so ya awotwe mu so do wo man Ghana michere Ghana Education Service there ewremu ewo commander na Eguafo abrem atechefo wo wo so ye papa entinwa mu a no mfa atechefo bebre na amra wan
Yame agige 14 a muye enwa enfeda no afi hu a wolboko nsofia atedam no konsofia atedam no obayade wabatra kunya geja oyesene oyi aniti yesrapa yesa education for da yane atache for basana wefu no and I need to come down. Yeah, we are my one. If you have been quick, woman, I can tell you about some now. Woman said, 1 hour for money. Look at the man and a medal. Obibia Lassie, Yamisha, Obibia.
See, and the PTA chairman now, we are an engineer, Dr. John Penny Aban, or the chairman there in the laptop and go do the war school. No, Dem Robaya, Abafunimidi, additional Quano, over Concano, commanded now, a guafa Bremo.
I had missions over school, and Automonka. The school is here computer lab. It's Automonka and it's shared to a thing. Then we had other mobile. Mutuwa one labi. It's multi-area. Between the chairman, laptops, Doco 10, the desktop to Doco 8. The day we do the school, I'm school to go. Papa to share the way I have for computer. I'm sure I believe. The film of Papa also to the way computer one additional and the chair. Two was also born additional. Also the two of Polini.
Na no kwakram na chachafu panyine dzema kisi MAJHS AMB owura yere gift ewusua kumsin order engineer Dr. Abanne ase computers a oza abobo ho niye pa
challenges nze me akoko moduna sino ho ma wa ka biye mo chane dey mo so dey ko bobo ma yeti ni paint school dan ni paint ni kwa me kada ma sa ni bogla football all the classrooms no so na down my class here bogla football ni to me do chama wey you ceiling fan was it it's a view so kada you relocate na toilets no why that pa na simple teachers money seat na ka se wura asase community wanye ne che toilet community na ba boko toilet in face dia etumo antumo boko toilet was a urina toilet na entumo no pono boko toilet was a urina then bio ye security wa ha dem future ngo wa ba me do de ye boko yo ye za to school ne bio no sa cheche kono ya da in fact aban impost bi fan bay ne ba sa so waji release woko ekusunpo maternity leave it is update ni bimpo da ho offer da oda man kasa no kwase wa na me PT deputy bi ba fanta na okekechia da no na ko be shem fanta for class se my anything part a cheche photo ni bi ka
yembra sentimentum ne enko busumchi krosi no mo na ya ba sentimentum a ya ba madana ha yanen saka yanna amantibonyi wo kuma se santase yara Dembra ezi kan yanyimu din komo chirem de kuma se China City mo ijato men hena manzi bonyi ekua efriye wa homano do ekua kwaba
afro mejoso
ekua demabre yereka se edum je fon wetum wa breje na ase anade we kesidanti siara
eja no matimi abre na se ne mo menum ye kra egusu a yese bola suja ne kakra da ho ene na mase a entimi endum ye kra
egwa boyenchema fi beye bra asem ni si no odum jadwuma yefo na wo ba ho no we firi ho bamba ho nsam teden ebra asem ni si na traffic anu ayediniye papa edom so ko bue pe do ho da mensam ebiku na bie na ba sa yina no nsam teden impempren ayereka sei
sane wedding kan chem no traffic ne de obi nko na obi aba enam sa experience ma ato China City ene ona juma ifo nyina nti achi ye pa ofa be nkuma achi ofa nipa achi ebi se jana e sha ase no traffic na edi anyim wa ha na inshanka nyame se abra na eja na esa ase no na adwuma yefo no bia ense dan ni mu a na ye bra wo so mo de je wo ma home na obi ape nsu ogu ne me na senti na omu nyina apie fri dan ni mu a omuko pensu egu omoma na se na atoye ntem e sha ase enti ni pa bia ni ho ane ho e kan ya na ato ati obi eto no na mo enioma ne de pafo ye ntimi amfa pi emfri China City ase enioma ne nyina asia na afranam so aka enso no pe e na se e wa ha abambo ho ntem so de oba ejina ne na so ye pa dum njakuo no so e bo ho moden pa so be ye de obetimi bia so obetimi edum eja no nanso odum no hase no odum benkum na nifa nso asom odum nifa na bonkum nso asom a omo ye de ometimi bia se ometimi edum ja no na mom mfiri hase enkoye oni aposifo e gbaduma so pa se de be ya enko ba so bi be so e bakwa fa eja na se anase dan na se na eja dan na timi ewu ni so enya na se dan na tie ye pa eja na chance se no dan no achia ama se dan na yemre entie bo mo den to mo bibia e men dan no ne no so asa akoya asem process dan no akobu egu obi so enti abambo ho nsem dem ejane na so ye pa na traffic system e na wo so ye pa san se obi mko e na obi aba e da so den na ja papo obi sa de e ko so e wo China City ha e no
ekua eyi ina ahwe won anyim won a ye wo cargo cars na kia bongwe bia woji bi fa ahwena woji bi fa nyama na ade de ma biro wote wode ho agenjin ho na we fi ho
eba sa no ewu ni ade nti de obe sa China City wono o se sa ne nioma na wokọ ni mitati so na wadum no eno na aboa ma eja no entimi antre anko ba bia ejina ne China City wono nko a eja se bambo no se de eja ne ti sha ase ne pafo na no odeye pa enipa entimi emme ano kra ne eja ne se den pa nto na owo hu na nkasa sha ase egbo mo ho ban ne nko ba se mfa ma be fa jani bia kwa so wa ya bi mu na aka bom ento bia sha ase boaboa no fa hu ya no ateta ne nioma abone bu na wo dwane na we ateta ne nioma abone bu na wo dwane enti deja no e ya China City wona nkwa entimi antre anko ba bia pafo
ye da se pa bre ni ntin bobo mu aka no ni na fa ba nyame ya adoma o china no pa no nsia kese bodu ko na ewie nwumrodo no ye boto de na manti bonye ekọ afriye wakopo mu ewo ayi China City Mall was Santase no amanje bonyina de bia wose indei nyimji iye tumiye papa na wori chemda nyimpa nimpuntu na nkanko ina oman nimpuntu yinara no ogina nyimji do onisa suntinne yapada ya ne Reverend Collins Bonsu kofarbai Purpose Discovery Foundation zinyimji ohunkomo se oman nchechire gina nyimji do nyimpa biar waran kasempo wo kanko gina nyimji do nyimpa biar da tuma ewo wasase botum wa konkan gina nyimji a ewo do se bibia na fapem no kofarbai ni bibiara ogina nyimji do za den ina asem misa ande nyimiri yebabisa yede so nyimji nkote tumma obi ya odzefa na yapade yenhune dem pepepe entino Reverend Collins Bonsu Purpose Discovery Foundation Reverend Christ asumdwen kan Reverend nyimiri bo hen se meba sentem nyimji nkote tumma obi ya odzefa Hello Reverend Reverend Adam Atuminka Reverend na me bisa de nyimedze nkote ma obitumi yo odzefa Hello Reverend Wow yabo modin pere yen Reverend nkomo na ya hwede in the day nyimdie botum na wabo bi mo wetum wedie ya dembre yesese ewonyimdie a oyetum kasiye papa na nyimpa bia puntu nkanko abrabom no nyimdie iya ajo hia iwom ye papa entino Reverend said man kana me brisa de nyimdie nkote tum boa mo bitum ye otafo
yo minia sadia me shafe no na me kafe o de nimdie ene ye bibia enentina empanifo kase nim yawoye enti se obetini abo abrabo pa bi e wa setran mu a ehia se obenya nimdie enti okenka Proverbs chapter 24 verse 3 and 4 or say by wisdom a house is built, by understanding it is established, and by knowledge are filled with precious jewelry. In the answer you see that man enwunumu that in the name this is you and you be a diwa getting me a the name of Abrabum and in the encounter. In the Hosea 4 also for lack of knowledge, man people perish. And Isaiah 5:13 also for lack of understanding, man people are sent to Ezra. Many are named yet, and one be a semi-ginaso. Number can't say the Namia can in the air. Okay, Proverbs 2015. Was it Picao? I am a puppy or as a Nimidiano. Never didn't say Nina. It's in India, which means Cobebia. Now the Minia me who is set. You will be pending dear as I have one amuntua. Yet, Rodriguez and many of us are full of knowledge, but when it comes to duty, we are empty. And only have seven. Now, you're quiet. You're from where? So far, I have been minding down the continent now. And you would say you're from where Africa for, and I'm tempted to call the India. The Ogofo, Ocean, the answer, and not the funny Juma. When you are on our sermon, I want you to cut. You are for the tearful in the answer. And Kinamoa, we need Nimbia, our home. Therefore, you wouldn't be a papa, no Sunday Juma. That's how I said, Ryan Connelly. It is James 1:22. Was it do not be hearers of the word alone, but be doers. And the argument, and Chanamo Abran and Janka, none so. They are cut as a trapper, but yes, you see, it's a good half a month. Now the only Sika, what bringing up personal finances, when you Sika, the only best you want to know what you obey. It is what when you see otherwise than the Sa, and the other Jessica. What from beer, yes, no so, and Tawapum, and 10 January. So when ya, and ye, what are ya, or back, As a bro, what's my crew? What? Don't about for dear. Why, the sir? Not as our enemy. It is they can answer your knowledge with action. The only be on fire, you might be possible. Ubika, only the Godama, who take a dama, keep Kusi, University, I would already done it and no find Yajuma. So, dear Master,
okay.
Don't be full of knowledge. And when it comes to doing, you are empty and at the papa.
Reverend Yansu das ye papa wunyim dia ja boy ne kase boy do nwumbre Reverend Collins Bonsu for by Purpose Discovery Foundation wa bo hen nte wanyim dia afaduduma papa aha na broma ye kwere kase bo na sesemu panyin yero Emmanuel Odro Korea yero Jimmy Cliff aye executive producer several room for ye de hona ase MCI ye de hona ase na studios had Obapa prison or start chief editor na so botuado and a programs manager anti minya producers e kukutam e basa mame nyako papa bi chief producer ne promise
Promise News.